Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The S&P 500 fell Friday as concerns around the US economy dampened investor sentiment. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 0.03%, the Nasdaq Composite fell 0.35%, and the S&P 500 slipped 0.16%. The S&P 500 and Dow fell for a second consecutive week, down 0.29% and 1.11% respectively. The Nasdaq gained 0.4%. A preliminary reading on the University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index fell to a six-month low of 57.7. Economists polled by the Dow Jones expect a May reading of 63. The survey also showed the outlook for inflation over the next 5 years climbed to 3.2%, tying the highest clip since June 2008. Investors are also keeping an eye on Washington as concerns around debt ceiling negotiations persisted. CNBC reported that a debt ceiling meeting between President Joe Biden and congressional leaders that was set for Friday was postponed to this week. In the world of regional banks, PacWest fell 2.9%, PNC lost roughly 1%, and Zions Bank Corporation closed 1.1% lower. On Thursday, regional banks dropped after PacWest said its deposits fell sharply last week. Meanwhile, weaker than expected wholesale prices data issued Thursday, a sign of easing inflation, failed to shield investors from ongoing concerns of a downturn, particularly as a handful of stocks continued to carry the market. Import prices were 0.4% month over month in April, the Bureau of Labour Statistics said on Friday, marking the first rise so far in 2023. Economists polled by the Dow Jones were expecting a 0.3% rise last month, compared to the decline of 0.8% the prior month. The upcoming week will have a strong focus on the consumer, but it's possible that claims could be more significant. The spotlight will be on the retail sector as Q1 earnings reports are released, with Target's report scheduled for Wednesday and Walmart's for Thursday. Additionally, retail sales data for April will be released on Tuesday, and preliminary analysis suggests that there may be a slight concern in non-automobile sales. Overall, on Friday, the US sectors were mixed. Utilities was the best performing sector, whilst consumer discretionary was the worst. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.1% gain. Thank you for listening.